Today, I'm going to be breaking my streak of crocheting yorts, and I'm going to be turning this star into a shirt. I've got my yarn and I've got my sticks, so let's get started. So these are the last pair of yorts that I made. Well, actually, they're not. Oh my god. I can't believe how cute this is. But the shirt that I'm making today is going to be the actual official matching set because it has a matching star. It has the same green, has the same brown this time. And this green and this brown is lighter. So I know I said that was the official matching set, but this is gonna be the official matching set. I planned out like a whole sketch and directions for myself on how to make this top because it's Sunday and usually I like to plan my week, give myself the rest of the weekend to just chill out before Monday, but I'm like, we need to start it now. We need to start. Before we dive super deep into the crochet, I just want to mention that I got a lot of comments saying you should open a business, you should start a shop. Like if you sold your crochet, it would sell so fast. But I'm like, I've had a website for years. I don't think I have gotten a single order in the years. Here is the progress that I made from yesterday. This is going to be the front panel and I'm going to keep going in the square until it is wide enough. I don't know why I thought this was gonna look super cute, but it's the end of the day of day 2 of working on this top, and it looks like crap. Like, why does it look like this, guys? I'm thinking that like maybe if I steam it, it's gonna flatten out, it's gonna look a little bit better, but I'm honestly considering frogging the entire thing back to the square. This is a friendly reminder that sometimes things don't go as planned. It feels sad, but I don't need to be sad about it. It's gonna look way better.
A few moments later.
My arm hurts so bad from frogging this whole thing, and I just took a look around. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second, but I'm making such a mess. Yarn pile here, yarn pile here, yarn pile there, and yarn pile here. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but it wasn't a good idea. It is currently 8:10 p.m. and I'm just considering making myself like a caffeinated tea and just locking in to finish all of these piles of yarn that are on the floor. But me plus caffeine at night, that just means I'm gonna be up all night. Like, I'm not gonna sleep at all tonight if I have any type of caffeine right now. But as you can see right here, I'm just continuing the star as a basic granny square. Good morning. I stayed up all night crocheting and I'm done now. Just kidding. This is how much progress I made. I made like no progress, and I am convinced that this yarn is tangled because I fell asleep next to the pile of yarn that was on my bed, and I woke up and it was like moved. We're gonna lock in because I have a lot of trust and a lot of faith in this version. Although I have to be careful because this cluster stitch, for some reason, it just messes up my wrist. And when I crocheted the Sakura sweater, I had a wrist injury for 3 weeks. So I'm not playing games. Nope. Can I tell you guys something that like really stands out to me in life? The fact that it is completely normal not to love, not to like everybody that you come across in life. And that's the beauty of having the choice of choosing who you surround yourself with. And another thing that's pretty normal is talking to your friends about, you know, who you don't like. I think everybody's done it before at least once. But there's a moment of self-reflection that I feel like sometimes we need to have when we find ourselves speaking of the things we don't like, yet we're telling stories on top of story on top of story about people that we choose to surround ourselves with. That being said, if you don't like a person and you're still choosing to see them on Tuesday, maybe we gotta make some different choices. Holy crap, I was just mindlessly crocheting and then all of a sudden I felt a little tug and I was like, oh no, the yarn is tangled. But actually, look at my floor. There's no yarn left. We're straight back. We're back like I never... What you say? For panel number 2, I'm gonna be making another granny square, another big granny square, but we're gonna start off with green giant. Just to refresh you guys, this is the panel, and this second panel needs to be as big as that one. But I'm so scared that I'm gonna keep going with the brown, and then I'm gonna run out of the brown, and then I'm not gonna have enough for sleeves, and then it's just gonna be like this weird boxy square that I'm wearing with no sleeves. Oh my god. You guys are probably thinking, girl, like, you're using acrylic yarn, why don't you just go buy another one? With what money? Guys, if it were up to me, I'd be at the yarn store every single week. Instead of this acrylic, I would be using a weight 3 100% cotton. And after this, I would be making the mohair and silk blend sweater of my dreams. But for now, we're just gonna have to use what's in my yarn stash, but it's getting smaller and smaller because I'm creating something for you guys literally every day. I'm crocheting all day, every day. So if you guys want to directly support me and allow me to keep creating, you guys can actually donate and leave a little message of a recommendation or any type of yarn that you want me to use. So if you guys want to support me in that way, the link's gonna be down below. I still need to add 2 more rows. And this is how much yarn I have left. I don't even think I have enough for 1 more row. I'm at my boyfriend's house right now and I have a completely different yarn stash here. But last time I was here, I started this project and I'm not gonna bring this project back. I'm just gonna leave it here as my studio project. With this, I'm planning to make a striped pair of YORTS, but like short YORTS. Short YORTS. Mini YORTS? I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm officially making the decision that 1 row is gonna come off this granny square. It's really satisfying to frog projects, but like it's also the most unsatisfying thing at the same time just because I did all that work and I'm just like so very quickly undoing it all. But instead of this brown, I'm gonna change the color to green and then I'll do 2 rows of green and then I'll do the last row with brown. A big part of me though wants to frog it all the way back to the pink right here, switch back to green and then do the rest brown. But I feel like if I do that, there's a very big chance that I'll just lose all inspiration. So I'm just gonna try to act fast. I finished panel number 2. I don't have the other panel with me. Like, I'm glad I have another project to work on, but I'm feeling troubled because I was really zoned in. It's like a little envelope. Not me feeling tempted to turn this into a bag right now. Let me stop. Progress on the shorts. I'm so excited about these. I'm gonna make them short shorts. Why am I in love? I'm really trying to finish these tonight, guys, because after I leave here, I'm gonna leave the project here. So like, hopefully I can finish it and then take it home because this will no longer be my here project. It will be my finished project. Like maybe I'll just go ahead and wear them home.
I have several questions.
I had told you guys that I was gonna do a Q&A video, but I'm like, Q&A videos are so overrated and like, not even me would click on a Q&A video in 2025. So I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. Right now, I'm going to look at some of the questions that you guys have asked me in the comments, and YouTube has this awesome feature where you can filter out questions. This question, this comment, I get probably every single day, and people are like, I'm sorry, but what are YORTS? Do you mean jorts? I'm like, no, I definitely don't mean jorts. YORTS are yarn shorts. And across all platforms, I have people saying like,
she didn't mean to say yort, she meant to say jorts.
and I'm like, wait, what? I just can't compute how jean shorts can be anything other than jeans. While we're on the topic of YORTS, I'm gonna answer the question of, is there a written pattern for the YORTS? And the answer is yes. Literally just yesterday, I dropped the full written pattern. Or was it the day before? I can't even keep track of time right now. When I made the video tutorial, I was making my 3rd pair of YORTS, but now that I'm literally making my 7th right now, I have learned a lot and I made some revisions to the design. And in the video version, I only show you how to make the short shorts, but in the written pattern, I also show you how to make the longer YORTS with the brim at the bottom. You guys know what I'm talking about, like the front post, back post lining with the drawstring around. I also show you how to do that. And I give you guys tips on how to tweak the sizing a little bit more. It's like very, very detailed. It's 17 pages, guys. So the video tutorial is good, but the written pattern is like 20 times better. I have one video topic that's blowing up. The reason why I say topic is because I posted 2 videos about it and people are like very interested and intrigued by the drama. Most of you guys probably know it. It's the, are my shorts too short? Are my shorts still too short? Those 2 YouTube shorts. There are so many questions and comments on there that it's just like, I made this video kind of like as a lighthearted joke and everybody's like very triggered, drama dumping, arguing, like it's so intense that I'm just like, I'm just gonna let the comments ride out, and if people are looking for the pattern, I'll direct them to the pattern or the tutorial. If people want to buy them on my website, that's where I'll chip in. But when did I start crocheting? I started crocheting in May in 2022. I should have a crochet anniversary, guys. I definitely missed the mark because it's July 17th right now. But I'm just gonna give myself a pat on the back because I've been crocheting for 3 years now. Well, this is 6. 3 years. All right. Okay, I lied, guys. One thing I'm gonna say about the videos that I said that I wasn't gonna comment on. I just have to touch on the fact that somebody said if you have a poo accident, then it will go through your shorts. Like the holes of the shorts, like through the stitches. And a lot of people are like, are we not gonna talk about that comment? Is anybody else seeing that comment? And I'm like, yeah, I definitely saw it, processed it, and thought about it, and I was like, okay. If you guys have any questions that you want to get answered, I'm gonna be answering questions in every single video from now on. So there will be a built-in Q&A in every video. Okay, now about this. I told you guys that I was done, but I actually needed to do 1 more row, so I just did that. But now that both panels are 100% done, I am going to work on the sleeves now, and I think I'm gonna get this top finished today. it is a functional shirt right now, and I'm wearing it, and like it definitely needs to be blacked. It is super stiff, but I'm just wearing it around the house. It's not done. I still want to add pink to the neckline and shoulders and the sleeves, and I also have the matching YORTS on. It's gonna look so much better when it's steamed, but I'm just kind of feeling it out right now. We're gonna make some mac and cheese while I'm just, you know, wearing this, because it's gonna give me a good idea of what it needs before I can classify it as 100% finished. When is the last time you've had just a straight up potato? I look like I'm wearing like a football jersey. When the sleeves fall though, it kind of eats. And it's really not draping nicely. It does look like I am gonna go play football, like I have freaking shoulder pads on, because it's just not blocked, guys. So this is definitely not the final result. Not the final result, not the final result.
Not the final result, guys.
But right now I'm just waiting for my pasta to finish cooking, and then I'll put the cheese in, and then I'll mix it up, and then it's a good life. Why do potatoes digest so slowly though? Just because it's like, every time I eat French fries, potatoes, it just like goes down so slow, and then I get the hiccups. Wait, why am I eating more potatoes? I need to drink something. Crushed ice is so much better than big ice cubes because you get to chew on it, and it's not like painful. Oh, and by the way, yesterday I went to a coffee shop, and online I saw that they had lemonade matcha, but I was like, I've heard of it before, but like, have you guys ever tried it? Is it good? I just couldn't get down with it because they said how they made it was with a lemonade powder, and when I looked at the lemonade powder on the shelf, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. And something so nice happened. Like, it's not often where people just do nice deeds just because they can. So we were in line, and the line was getting longer, and I just didn't know what I wanted. So Max ordered his drink, and then I was just like, okay, we're just gonna wait till your drink comes out, and I'm just gonna sit and ponder. But before that, the barista was giving me recommendations, and I was like, that sounds good, but I don't know. And while I was sitting and waiting, like, Max already got his drink and everything, and I still didn't know what I wanted. I was just gonna give up. He like gave me something to try, like literally a half full drink. He made it for me, the barista, and I was just like, that is just the nicest thing ever. I didn't ask for it. He didn't have to do it. And it was just so nice. I was just so happy after that. So I ended up spinning around and going with his recommendation. I really would have gotten their matcha, but their matcha is just too sweet. I like my matcha bright green. Not a pastel bright green, but like very vibrant green. Oh shoot, my pasta is definitely done. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, guys, you know what's another one is coconut water matcha. Have you guys ever tried coconut water matcha? Looking at myself in the camera and all different types of angles, I'm really, really, really not liking how this top looks on me. It looks very boxy. It looks very ugly. And I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I took a step back and was like, girl, we're gonna freaking make some food, because I was like just starving. I was like, no, we're gonna finish this and then we're gonna eat. But I was like, girl, and I'm glad I'm doing this because now I'm realizing exactly what I want to do with the final result of this. I'm excited, guys. I think I put too much milk in here. I'm literally about to watch my 5th episode of Black Mirror in the past 24 hours. And if you know about Black Mirror, then you know that the episodes are pretty freaking long. I'm just so invested, but while I do that, I'm gonna be adding the pink to the shirt. Hopefully by the time I'm done this episode, I'm gonna be done.
A few moments later.
Just as the episode ended, I slip stitched, I pulled through, and I cut off my yarn, and then I was done. Sure, I still have some ends to weave in, but guys, look at the pink. Oh my god, the pink lining is everything. I'm officially about to steam the entire matching set. The whole steaming process will be in my YouTube shorts if you guys want to check that out. Okay, she's steamed and she's stunning. I still have to weave in some ends, but like, after all, I'm gonna be making my original design because it's a little bunchy right here, but I'm like, let's freaking scrunch it. Let's do the scrunch and make a little tie right here. So it's actually shaped like this. That's a vibe, right? Oh, I didn't tell you guys, but I literally have this much brown yarn left over. And I'm gonna use this little itty bit that I have to make the little scrunch in the middle. But I just think it's crazy that I played Yarn Chicken so freaking hard and I won. I won. Also, guys, would this be fantastic if I added one of these? I'm kind of thinking so. Like right there in the middle. Holy crap, guys. Ah! Okay, I love this top, but I love it even more with the pants. I love that the top isn't 100% pink and it's not just like a pink on pink moment. And the back side has like a really fun thing going on. Steaming this top really did it justice, but I'm also gonna put it in the washer and dryer because after doing that with this yarn, it just drapes so much nicer. It just gets so much softer, but it's official. I actually have a matching set now, matching top, matching bottom. Drop a question down below that you want me to answer in my next video. If you want to make your very own pair of YORTS, go buy my pattern. That's going to be linked down below. But if you don't want to buy my pattern and you want to support me directly, you can donate to help me buy more yarn so I can keep creating and making videos for you guys. And if you guys want to have some things that I made, I listed some things on my website, and if there's anything you guys want to see on my website, just let me know and I'll put it on there for you. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to subscribe because we are on our way to 50K, and when we reach that milestone, we're gonna have a little party. We're gonna have a little celebration together. But I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh my god, somebody just bought my pattern, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Time I'm hit the gas and ride the bitch. We driving real fast in the GT3.